Every new Mario Kart game has had a new gimmick. Double Dash let racers race together, Wii had bikes, 7 had gliders, 8 had anti-gravity, and Mario Kart 9, aka Mario Kart Tour, introduced frenzies. So this brings into question, what comes next? What huge mechanic will be added to the next entry after 5 years of waiting? Well, lucky for you, I have a few concepts that could break the internet and make Mario Kart X the ultimate Mario Kart game. An idea that almost everyone in the community has been talking about is the Wonder Effects. So of course that will be the main focus of this video. The potential that this gimmick has is extraordinary. I mean, if it was received so well with the Mario Bros engine, I bet it will be 10 times better in the Mario Kart engine and received even better with the fans. Of course, since this game will be associated with a whole new console, they could definitely rebrand the effect into something way different. Okay, so the Wonder Effect will contrast everything to an existing track. For example, if you're driving through a water-themed course, you could hit the Wonder Effect and the whole course will transform into a lava or grass-themed course. Or, if you're driving through Rainbow Road, for example, you could hit the Wonder Effect and come down from space. Kind of like you're coming down a staircase, but of course, a road. As the contrary Wonder Effect is in play, the track skybox could also change. A simple skybox change adds so much depth to a track, so changing it up into a sunset, blood red moon, night sky, or a beautiful blue sky will be super entertaining and make it feel like a whole new experience. I mean, looking at the new Mario Kart tracks, they're pretty bland in terms of skyboxes. Changing it up like this makes a huge difference. Now, Super Mario Bros. Wonder introduced a couple new enemies to the mix. A couple? The new game had thousands of new enemies. I assume you're right, Jet. But why make so many new enemies just for that one game? Let's bring them into the next Mario Kart game and have them work as obstacles. I'm sick of getting chomped by chain chomps. We need something more diverse. Hitting a Wonder Effect could spawn certain enemies in your way and mess with your racing. Each enemy could just pop out at random and potentially even chase you. Are you trying to traumatize me? Snow spikes could push snowballs at you. These guys could chase you across the track trying to eat you. These purple spike dudes could pop out in water tracks from side to side. And in circuit tracks, these yellow pegging birds could pop out from above trying to spin you out. And I apologize, I do not know the names of these enemies, nor do I care about learning them. And how can we forget about the rhinos? They could charge at you trying to take you off the track. Or if you glide onto them, they could work as a speed boost, dashing you past your opponents. That's right, each enemy could also have a way to benefit from in a strategic way, like flying on characters or even turning their attention to your opponents. I feel like this Wonder Effect should last probably a lap or two depending on how long it is. Next, I wanted to touch on Mario Kart Home Circuit. What the F is even that? You know, that one game that came out in 2020? Ew, that flop game? Yeah, it had great gimmicks and could be added to the next Mario Kart game. Hear me out. That game had 8 cups filled with many diverse courses with different effects. Yeah, you heard me right. Effects. The cool thing about that game was that these effects definitely transformed your boring home into a different atmosphere. So let's bring them back into Mario Kart X. The Magic Koopa Mirage Wonder Effect can turn your track to mirror mode as your vision is obstructed. The World 1-1 effect can throw you back into the old days and have 8-bit enemies pop out trying to slow you down and steal your items. Lightning Lagoon can take you underwater and have bullet bills charge at you, or bring back the iconic Koopa Cape lasers, resulting into a massive shock. Wonder Effect Rapid Speed. Piranha Plant Paradise. Piranha plants pop out of nowhere trying to eat you. Cheep Cheep Reef. Cheep Cheeps jump up and down attempting to crush you. Wibble Woods. You spawn in a grassy area with thwomps all over the place. Tornado Tundra. Your vision is obstructed as these cloud enemies swirl at you around trying to slow you down. Music Madness. Spawn music notes in front of you, get them all and you'll be rewarded with a special item. Yup, that's right. Not all the Wonder Effects will be trying to kill you. This game is a goldmine for effects, and I truly feel like it was a test for the next Mario Kart game. The list goes on and the effects get more challenging as cups progress. Oh please Nintendo, don't lock this gimmick behind a trashy AR game. No one is buying that. Enough with the obstructions, the Wonder Effects definitely need to toy around with the elevation of a track. I don't know about you, but in the next Mario Kart game, I do not want to see a simple vanilla circuit track. Those need to be left back in the dumpster. Since this game will be the ultimate Mario Kart game, the Wonder Effects will elevate or de-elevate a track. Let's say you're driving around Daisy Circuit and hit a Wonder Effect. You can shoot up to the statues and drive on them as you are a mini racer. Or, when you're racing Bowser's Castle, you can sink down into the lava and fall into an underground ruined cave and race in it as the Wonder Effect is in play. Not only will this add an extra layer of challenge, but it could portray the old retro tracks in a new light. Who says we're getting retro tracks in the next game? Oh please, why wouldn't we? In Mario Kart X, they could get true glow-ups, unlike 8 Deluxe, where the only changes are brighter and plain graphics. I guess you're right. I can't wait to see Toad's factory in a nighttime aesthetic, as I fall down into the machines and race on them, as the Wonder Effect is on. Honestly, yeah, as crazy as that sounds, it could definitely be a possibility if Nintendo plays their cards correctly. Many people bash the anti-gravity gimmick, but I have to say, it will be hard to top. The whole idea was perfect, but the execution, it could definitely be beat in Mario Kart X. Like if you agree. The next Mario Kart game has to be revolutionary. Let me know your concepts down below and watch this video for the ultimate Wave 6 soundtrack rankings.